have to say this, and we all know this, that men do not marry women that they like. They only marry women that are around them whenever they are getting ready to marry. And this is why they have these wives at home, and then they go out to cheat on their wives with the so-called side chicks, and they give their side chicks the best of everything, the best of their pennies, the best of their money, the best of their time. Real. And you cannot convince me, to be honest, you cannot convince me that you like a woman as a man and you ask her to marry you, then you go out to cheat on her. It doesn't make sense to me. And men do not marry their type. They want a sexy body Nicki Minaj for a side chick, but they go ahead to marry a deeper life, calm, sweet babe. So there's a disconnect there. How can they stay in the marriage when they are not seeing the kind of woman that they want? So their eyes are always outside on Instagram baddies and the likes.
I've heard a man say that, speaking of, they don't marry their types, they always go for the good girls. I've actually heard a man say, it's usually the boring babes that will hold your family together and, hold things down.
From the moment she opened her mouth, I knew why she is still single. See, guys, most of these females that you're going to run into, they don't have relationship skills. And females like that, even though she's attractive and good looking, what can you do that will make a guy want to continue to see you over and over again? Past the bedroom. And that is where most women have issues. They go on dates with guys. They hang out with guys. Guys spend money on them. And when guys get what they want, once they smash, once they bust them, they'll be like, okay, that's it. Then they will realize that this female is annoying. This female can't be loyal. This female can't keep a home. And after enjoying you for what you're good for, they get rid of you and they move on to the next, because nothing makes you so special. The moment you realize that men love bitches to fuck and not to wife, then you'll understand why men keep you as a side chick. Because that's exactly what you're good for. That's the energy you give. Men know exactly who to play with, and they know exactly who to wife. The problem is that most of these females, especially the modern females, doesn't understand the difference between attention and intention. You are just a female who has a nice figure, who looks attractive, who is sexy. But other than that, what is so great about you? Most women think that just because they exist, just because they have a nice figure, just because they do makeup, that men are supposed to wife them. Now, do you know why they are not wifing you? Because you don't have the personality. The type of guy you want doesn't need you. He doesn't want you. What can you do for a man beside looking good and pleasing him in the bedroom? That's the key. That's the question that you need to ask yourself. What can you bring to a man's life that is going to make him want to see you past his bedroom? This is why I say that most women will be single and alone for a long time, because most of these females are just good for recreational use. They are just good for fun. Yes, you are pretty, you're cool, but you're just a headache. Relationships are not just about you looking good and you being pampered and taken care of, because that's what most women want. They want some guy, some sucker to overvalue her, to give her the world, to make her life comfortable, to put her in a better position in life. And they just give the guy some sex, and that's it. That's not how life works. And that is why most women are single, and I don't care.